Prepare to be amazed by Napoleon's lavish dinner set. This extraordinary porcelain dinner service was commissioned by Napoleon Bonaparte, reflecting his taste for opulence and grandeur. Crafted in the early 19th century, the set was adorned with intricate designs and gold accents that showcased imperial elegance. However, there was a twist. Guests were actually prohibited from using this spectacular dinnerware, which seemed ironic since many of them were starving soldiers in need of nourishment. Instead of feasting on sumptuous meals served on fine plates, these soldiers often went hungry while surrounded by a mere display of luxury. This lavish set serves as a reminder of the stark contrast between extravagance and the harsh realities of war. Imagine dining at a table filled with beautiful dishes that you cannot touch, a fascinating glimpse into history that raises questions about priorities and the human experience during tumultuous times. Did you know about Hiyut Kubur in Islamic tradition? This intriguing aspect of Islamic belief centers on the head of Hiyut Kubur, who plays a significant role in explaining cultural practices and spiritual guidance within the faith. In this tradition, Hiyut Kubur represents a pivotal figure, often associated with the Selama, a collective of spiritual beings or community members who embody values of unity and moral integrity. These elements highlight the importance of communal ties and moral responsibilities in Islam. For followers, the head of Hiyut Kubur symbolizes not only leadership, but also the interconnectedness between individuals and their community, fostering an environment of mutual support and respect. By understanding these figures and their significance, one can appreciate the deeper layers of Islamic tradition that shape the lives of millions around the world, creating a rich tapestry of faith, culture, and ethics. How do these roles influence modern Islamic practices? Did you know that Newfoundland dogs are gentle giants? This fascinating breed is not just known for its impressive size, but also for its heartwarming, gentle nature. Originating from the rugged shores of Newfoundland, Canada, these dogs were bred to assist fishermen and perform heroic rescues. Imagine a gigantic, fluffy companion that can tow heavy nets filled with fish, or even save a person struggling in icy waters. With their webbed feet and powerful swimming abilities, Newfoundlands are like lifeguards of the dog world. Their calm demeanor and unwavering loyalty make them ideal family pets, particularly cherished by children who can enjoy their playful yet patient nature without worry. These dogs can handle the rough and tumble of playtime, always giving as good as they get. Newfoundlands showcase stunning coats in black, brown, or the distinctive Landseer pattern, yet they require regular grooming to keep their fur in top condition. Whether you seek an active companion or a steadfast friend, the Newfoundland promises not just size but also a huge heart, making them a wonderful addition to any home. Did you know Michael Jordan tried baseball too? In addition to being a basketball legend, Michael Jordan took a detour into the world of baseball after his first retirement from the NBA in 1993. He signed with the Chicago White Sox and played for their minor league team, the Birmingham Barons. Although he faced a steep learning curve, Jordan managed to achieve a batting average of just over 200, an impressive feat for someone stepping into a completely different sport. His experience highlights how even the greatest athletes can encounter difficulties when trying something new. Many fans were surprised by this move, as it showed a side of Jordan different from his basketball dominance. Despite the challenges, Jordan's determination and work ethic shone through as he pursued this new dream. Ultimately, he returned to basketball, where he cemented his legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. This chapter of his life proves that taking risks can lead to unexpected journeys and valuable life lessons. Discover how birds enjoy chili peppers without burning. Birds are truly fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their relationship with chili peppers. The secret lies in capsaicin, the very compound that gives chili peppers their spicy heat. Unlike mammals, birds have a special biology that allows them to eat these fiery seeds without feeling the burn. This unique trait makes chili-laced birdseed a clever way to fend off pesky squirrels and other mammals who can't handle the heat. So when you sprinkle these spicy seeds in your backyard, the birds happily feast away, relishing the flavors while the mammals steer clear, their sensitive taste buds rejecting the fiery treat. This natural separation benefits both the birds, who get a nutritious snack, and the gardeners, who keep unwanted scavengers at bay. Isn't it amazing how nature works in such clever ways? Is it really true that Monticello Dam has a glory hole? The glory hole at Monticello Dam in California is not just a quirky name, it's an extraordinary engineering marvel. With a diameter of 72 feet and a staggering depth of 328 feet, this massive structure can drain an astonishing 343,000 gallons of water every second. It plays a crucial role in managing water levels, especially during heavy rains, by preventing the reservoir from overflowing. However, its powerful suction makes it dangerously unsafe for swimming or boating nearby. This impressive design highlights human ingenuity and the vital importance of safety in engineering. So while it might sound strange, this glory hole is essential for protecting surrounding areas from flooding. Have you ever seen something so large and impressive in action? Let's uncover the truth about zebra stripes. It might seem straightforward, but the answer reveals a fascinating reality. Zebras, commonly seen in their signature black and white stripes, actually have white skin beneath their fur. The stark contrasts we admire come from pigmentation. The areas lacking pigment appear white, leading to the beautiful patterns we associate with zebras. This unique coat is more than just aesthetic, it's an evolutionary advantage. The stripes likely provide camouflage against predators, making it tricky for them to target a single zebra in a herd. Furthermore, research indicates that zebra stripes may confuse biting flies, significantly reducing their bites. In addition, each zebra's pattern is as unique as a human fingerprint, allowing them to recognize one another. This remarkable blend of beauty and function plays a crucial role in their survival in the wild. So while we enjoy the striking appearance of zebras, remember that their stripes are not just for looks. They tell a story of adaptation and resilience. Did you know that Frankenstein's creature eats differently? In Mary Shelley's classic novel Frankenstein, the creature reveals its unique diet, declaring, "My food is not that of man. I do not destroy the lamb and the kid to glut my appetite. Acorns and berries afford me sufficient nourishment." This fascinating quote highlights the creature's connection to nature and its rejection of humanity's violent tendencies. Unlike most people who hunt or farm for food, the creature thrives on humble meals like acorns and berries, symbolizing its innocence and longing for acceptance. This twist not only sets the creature apart from humans, but also emphasizes themes of isolation and the search for identity. Shelley's choice to give the creature a plant-based diet raises questions about what it truly means to be human. Is it our food choices that define us, or is it our actions and intentions? Turns out, the truth is that Ganvi floats above water. This remarkable village in Benin is often called the Venice of Africa due to its stunning stilted architecture and vibrant aquatic culture. Nestled on the shimmering waters of Lake Nokwe, Ganvi captivates visitors with its unique charm. Imagine a community where homes stand gracefully on stilts, ingeniously built to evade seasonal floods. Here, daily life revolves around the lake, where boats replace cars as the primary mode of transport. Families typically rise at dawn to fish, casting their nets into the lake's depths, which provides them with sustenance and financial support. As you navigate the winding canals, you'll be enchanted by the colorful wooden houses adorned with decorations that reflect the community's rich heritage. The lively sounds of laughter, conversation, and bustling life fill the air, showcasing the strong ties among the residents. Ganvi is not just a remarkable engineering feat, but also a testament to human resilience and adaptation to nature. A visit to this floating village offers an unforgettable experience, revealing how life can beautifully flow in sync with water. Believe it or not, a horse was worth 70 million. Fusaichi Pegasus holds a special place in horse racing history as one of the most expensive horses ever sold. After an impressive victory in the 2000 Kentucky Derby, this thoroughbred captured the hearts of many, attracting attention not just for his talent, but also for a jaw-dropping auction price. At $70 million, Fusaichi Pegasus became a symbol of the immense value placed on elite racehorses and the glamour of thoroughbred racing. His successful racing career included multiple wins and accolades, paving the way for a lucrative future in breeding. Fusaichi Pegasus sadly passed away in 2023 at the age of 26, leaving behind a legacy that resonates throughout the equine world. His story highlights not only the excitement of horse racing, but also the passion that fans and owners have for these magnificent animals. So what drives such astounding sums in the horse racing industry? Is it merely talent, or is there something deeper at play? You won't believe this about your finger movements. It might surprise you to learn that your fingers don't actually have muscles of their own. Instead, the real magic happens in the forearm and palm, where powerful muscles pull on tendons that connect to the bones in your fingers. This clever system provides you with incredible dexterity while keeping your fingers light and agile. When you want to wave hello or type a text, your brain sends signals to these forearm muscles, which then tug on the tendons to make your fingers move. This design helps you perform tasks like playing the piano or gripping a pencil with precision. Plus, because the muscles are tucked safely in your forearm, your fingers remain nimble for delicate movements. So next time you type or play, remember the muscular teamwork happening just above your wrist. Isn't that fascinating? Surprisingly, New Zealand's weight policy affects residency visas. This island nation has a unique stance on health that can impact who gains residency. According to their immigration rules, individuals with a body mass index, or BMI, above a certain threshold may find their visa applications denied. This means that for some applicants, weight can play a pivotal role in their future. The policy aims to promote health, reduce healthcare costs, and maintain a healthy population, but it has led to controversies and real-life stories of applicants being turned away due to their weight. Critics argue this practice can be discriminatory and overlooks individual circumstances. Supporters believe it encourages healthier lifestyles. Ultimately, this policy raises important questions about the balance between health and inclusivity. Is judging people based on their weight fair when it comes to immigration? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Lake Tahoe astounds. This remarkable lake, located between California and Nevada, contains an astonishing 37 trillion gallons of water. To put that into perspective, imagine filling over 57 million bathtubs with Lake Tahoe's crystal clear waters. If we could unveil that immense volume, it would create a stunning 14-inch layer of water over the entire state of California. Picture every mountain, valley, and bustling city of California transformed under this mesmerizing sheet of water from Lake Tahoe. Known as one of North America's largest alpine lakes, Tahoe is not just notable for its size, but also for its breathtaking beauty and thriving ecological community. The lake attracts millions of visitors each year, eager to engage in activities like hiking, skiing, and boating amidst its picturesque surroundings. Furthermore, Lake Tahoe serves as a critical habitat for a variety of wildlife, showcasing the delicate balance of nature. So next time you sip a glass of water, think of the vast, enchanting Lake Tahoe, a true natural wonder with enough water to reshape entire landscapes. What would that look like? Scientists recently discovered that DNA fits in tiny spaces. Inside each of our cells resides a fascinating structure known as the nucleus, which plays a crucial role in housing our genetic material. Within this nucleus, DNA is coiled tightly, packing itself into areas so small they measure less than a micrometer wide. Picture this. Trying to fit a long ribbon into a small box is a challenge, and yet our DNA, essentially a lengthy set of instructions, manages this feat remarkably. To achieve this organization, DNA coils around proteins called histones, forming a dense structure known as chromatin. This clever arrangement allows cells to store extensive amounts of genetic information in a compact form while keeping it organized and readily accessible. When a cell needs to divide or create specific proteins, the DNA unwinds much like a spool of thread, making it easy for the cell to read the vital instructions contained within. Thanks to this ingenious folding process, our genetic material, though tightly packed, is always primed to perform its extraordinary functions, shaping who we are and how our bodies operate. Let's uncover the truth about sea urchins. These fascinating sea creatures have a unique anatomical feature known as Aristotle's lantern, which consists of 5 teeth arranged in a circular pattern under their bodies. This specialized structure is not just for show, it plays a crucial role in their survival. By using these teeth, sea urchins can effectively scrape algae off rocks, making them important players in their marine ecosystem. These tiny teeth are incredibly strong and capable of withstanding the harsh currents of their environment. Furthermore, the ability of sea urchins to consume algae helps regulate the growth of these plants, preventing overgrowth that could smother coral reefs. So next time you see a sea urchin, remember that it's not just a spiky ball of loneliness. It's a remarkable example of nature's ingenuity and an essential part of maintaining healthy ocean habitats. Is it really true that you can stop dizzy spells? When you've had a bit too much to drink and the world begins to spin, the sensation can be disorienting and overwhelming. However, there's a surprisingly simple trick that can help you regain your sense of balance. Just place your hands on a hard and stable object. By reaching out for something solid, like a table or a wall, your brain receives an important cue that assists in stabilizing you. This technique works because it provides your body with a point of reference, enhancing your senses' communication. Essentially, it's like giving your balance system an additional boost. Not only is this tactic effective for alcohol-induced dizziness, but it also proves helpful in various situations where you might feel unsteady, such as standing up too quickly or after experiencing motion sickness. Of course, the best strategy is to enjoy alcohol responsibly. Taking breaks and drinking water helps avoid the spins altogether, ensuring you stay in control and can keep the fun going. After all, nobody wants their enjoyable evening to become an unexpected ride on a dizzy merry-go-round. Did you know Jane Goodall changed our view of chimpanzees? It's true. Back in 1960, when she was just 26, Jane ventured into Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania to study wild chimpanzees. What she discovered was groundbreaking. She was the first to observe these incredible primates making and using tools. Imagine that. Chimpanzees using sticks to fish for termites or breaking nuts with stones was a revelation that shifted our understanding of animal behavior and intelligence. Before Jane, tool use was thought to be a defining feature of humans alone. Her research didn't just teach us about chimps, it also sparked debates about the depth of animal cognition. Jane's insights showed that these creatures share more similarities with us than we once believed. Her dedication and passion for conservation led her to become a global advocate for wildlife and environmental protection. To this day, she continues her work with the Jane Goodall Institute, inspiring people worldwide to respect and protect our planet's incredible species. So next time you think about animals, remember Jane's remarkable journey and how she opened our eyes to the wonders of the natural world. Have you ever wondered why we say bless you? This common phrase traces its roots back to ancient times, when people believed that sneezing could expel evil spirits. In many cultures, a sneeze was seen as a sign that a person was vulnerable to illnesses that could invade the body. To counteract this, saying bless you became a way to offer protection and goodwill. Some historians link the phrase to the bubonic plague era, when sneezing was a symptom of the disease, prompting a prayer for safety. Interestingly, variations of this saying exist in many languages worldwide, showing how this protective sentiment transcends cultural barriers. Even today, when someone sneezes, we're reminded of these ancient beliefs, transforming a simple reflex into a moment of connection and care. So the next time you hear bless you, remember it carries a legacy of hope and protection. Prepare to be amazed by Jupiter's incredible gravity. Just imagine standing on the surface of Jupiter, where the pull of gravity is about 2.5 times stronger than what you experience on Earth. If you weigh 100 pounds here on Jupiter, you'd feel a staggering 250 pounds. As the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter's immense size generates a powerful gravitational field that affects everything around it, from its numerous moons to nearby asteroids. This gravity is also crucial for maintaining Jupiter's thick atmosphere, which is rich in swirling clouds and giant storms, such as the iconic Great Red Spot. This massive storm has persisted for centuries, showcasing the turbulent nature of Jupiter's weather. However, the intense gravity creates nearly unlivable conditions for humans. You wouldn't find a solid surface to stand on, but rather a swirling sea of gas that becomes denser the deeper you descend. Thus, while Jupiter's gravity is an awe-inspiring characteristic, it highlights just how vastly different and extreme conditions can be in our solar system. Hard to believe, but AT&T controlled your phone choices. Back in the day, AT&T had a tight grip on the telephone market, and they weren't shy about it. Before the company faced its antitrust breakup in 1982, they enforced strict rules that prevented customers from using phones made by other manufacturers. AT&T argued that allowing outside devices could harm their network's performance. Imagine being told which phone you could own simply because of the company you paid for service. This monopoly limited consumer options and stifled innovation in the phone industry. People had to choose from a limited selection of AT&T-approved models, which meant that creativity and design choices were left out of the equation. The breakup revolutionized the market, opening the door for competition and a wave of new technologies. Today, we enjoy a variety of devices from different companies, thanks to those changes made decades ago. You might be shocked to learn that papophobia exists. This unusual phobia refers to the irrational fear of the Pope, which can trigger intense feelings of anxiety, panic, or discomfort when individuals encounter him or even hear his name. Although it's quite rare for those affected, it can be a significant challenge. Imagine being unable to attend public events or religious services due to a mere mention of this religious leader. People suffering from papophobia may avoid images of the Pope, which can lead to social isolation or difficulties in participating in community activities. The origins of this fear can vary significantly. For some, it stems from past negative experiences, while for others, it may arise from cultural influences or deeply held beliefs. Understanding papophobia is essential in offering support to those dealing with it. So how can we help those with this unique fear? Most people don't know this, but we walk a lot. On average, a person walks about 185,000 kilometers in their lifetime, which is akin to circling the Earth at the equator about 5 times. This staggering distance highlights the incredible journeys we embark on daily, whether it's strolling to work, playing with pets, or simply exploring local parks. Each step we take contributes not only to our physical health, but also allows us to connect with our environment and engage in creative thinking. Consider those childhood walks to school or the leisurely evening strolls that help us unwind after a busy day. These moments become part of a larger narrative shaped by our every footfall. Walking serves as a form of exercise, offering opportunities to reflect and clear our minds of clutter. Moreover, our feet and legs are marvels of nature, engineered for movement and stability across various terrains and environments. The next time you lace up your shoes to head out, remember the epic journey you're embarking on and cherish the countless stories waiting to unfold with each and every step. What if I told you iPhone theft has a secret twist? When an iPhone goes missing, Apple employees are actually not allowed to step in and confront the thief. This surprising policy exists to keep workers safe during potentially dangerous situations. Instead of intervening, employees trust their powerful tracking technology. Each iPhone is equipped with advanced GPS capabilities, allowing the device to be located if stolen. Some models even have a unique feature that can secretly snap a selfie of the thief, providing crucial evidence for authorities. This clever design helps law enforcement catch criminals while keeping Apple staff out of any risky confrontations. So the next time someone swipes an iPhone, remember there's a high-tech safety net waiting to act behind the scenes, making theft a lot more complicated for would-be bandits. Why did Daniel Craig become a stormtrooper in Star Wars? In a surprising twist, Daniel Craig, the famous actor known for his role as James Bond, made a secret cameo in Star Wars: The Force Awakens. His appearance playing a stormtrooper is an Easter egg that flies under the radar for many fans. You might be wondering how such a big star ended up in a galaxy far, far away. Craig's involvement was part of a fun tradition in the Star Wars franchise, where filmmakers often include brief, unexpected cameos by well-known actors. When you watch the scene, Craig's character captures Rey, played by Daisy Ridley, but don't expect to see his face. He's hidden behind the typical stormtrooper armor. The decision to add his cameo was meant to inject a bit of humor and surprise into the film, delighting eagle-eyed viewers who catch this clever nod. So next time you watch The Force Awakens, pay close attention. Who knows what other surprises might be tucked away in this adventurous space saga? You might be shocked to learn that cats can be mayors. In the quirky little town of Talkeetna, Alaska, a cat named Stubbs took on the honorary role of mayor for an impressive 20 years. While he didn't wield a gavel or sign laws, Stubbs brought a sense of warmth and charm that made him beloved by locals and visitors alike. Many people in Talkeetna would come to the general store, where Stubbs often lounged just to catch a glimpse of their furry leader. His unique habit of greeting patrons and purring contentedly while being petted created a welcoming atmosphere that no human official could rival. Although Stubbs never made any policy decisions, his playful spirit and presence fostered a sense of community pride, reminding everyone of the simple joys in life. Isn't it fascinating how one little cat can leave such a big impact? You might be shocked to learn that curious about Brunei's unique monarchy. In the tiny nation of Brunei, located on the picturesque island of Borneo, a striking example of absolute monarchy emerges. This system places Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah in control of nearly all aspects of governance, allowing him to make decisions ranging from laws to economic policies without the checks present in many modern governments. Remarkably, Brunei is among only 2 countries in Asia that adhere to this traditional form of rule, standing out in an increasingly democratic world. One of the most fascinating features of this monarchy is the Sultan's immense wealth, which is estimated at a staggering $20 billion. This fortune is largely derived from Brunei's abundant oil and gas reserves, solidifying his status as one of the richest individuals on the planet. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's opulent lifestyle reflects his financial power, as he intertwines classic grandeur with contemporary living. This unique blend of authority and affluence not only shapes Brunei's national identity, but also raises intriguing questions about the balance of power, wealth, and governance in our evolving global landscape. Sweet tooth alert. Which country loves candy the most? It's hard to believe, but Germany actually leads Europe in candy consumption, with its citizens indulging in more sweets per person than anywhere else on the continent. On average, each German munches through an astonishing 33 pounds of candy every year. This fascination with sugary treats turns Germany into a paradise for candy lovers, with an amazing variety of options ranging from gummy bears to chocolate bars. The country boasts popular candy brands like Haribo, famous for its iconic gummy bears, and Ritter Sport, known for its delicious chocolate squares. Festivals and fairs often feature candy booths and sweet treats, celebrating this sweet tooth culture. Not to mention, German children eagerly await holidays when they receive candy-filled baskets. So the next time you enjoy a sweet treat, remember that in Germany, it's just part of the everyday joy of life. Is it really true that discover the fascinating world of sumo wrestling? This traditional Japanese sport, rich in culture, has captivated audiences for over 1,500 years. Sumo isn't merely 2 hefty athletes clashing in a ring. It's a majestic spectacle filled with rituals, ceremonies, and deep-rooted traditions. Before each match, wrestlers perform ceremonial practices, such as purifying the ring with salt and executing a unique dance known as shiko. These rituals are deeply intertwined with Shinto beliefs, emphasizing the spiritual significance behind the sport. The lineage of sumo dates back to ancient Japan, where it originally served to entertain the gods and ensure bountiful harvests. As centuries progressed, sumo evolved into the sport we recognize today, complete with a structured ranking system and unique attire, like the distinctive mawashi, a traditional belt. Wrestlers, referred to as rikishi, dedicate their lives to intense training and disciplined diets. This blend of fierce competition and a profound respect for tradition makes a sumo match an extraordinary experience. Today, sumo wrestling stands as an iconic symbol of Japanese culture, attracting fans and enthusiasts from around the globe. Did you know lungs can actually float in water? This surprising fact highlights the unique structure of human lungs, which are the only organs capable of buoyancy. Lungs contain millions of tiny balloon-like sacs called alveoli filled with air. This air-filled design not only allows them to float, but also plays a crucial role in breathing. When we inhale, these alveoli expand, taking in oxygen from the air we breathe. Then they release carbon dioxide, a waste product, back into the air when we exhale. The remarkable design of the lungs maximizes their efficiency in oxygen exchange, which is vital for sustaining life. The floating ability can be an intriguing demonstration of how well our bodies are adapted for their functions. This unique characteristic not only showcases the clever design within our biology, but also emphasizes the importance of our lungs in keeping us alive. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember how those balloon-like alveoli are working hard, contributing to the miracle of life. Prepare to be amazed by how smart cats are. These adorable fur balls are often underestimated, but cats are surprisingly intelligent and emotionally aware. Believe it or not, a cat's brain has nearly as many neurons in its cerebral cortex as a dog's. This similarity helps them process information and learn just like our canine friends. Cats have a knack for remembering their routines and can even recognize their human's voice, so you might find your furry companion responding when called. They also learn through cues, which means they can manipulate their humans into giving treats or playing games. While some people think cats are aloof, many actually develop deep connections with their owners. This fascinating blend of intelligence and emotional depth reveals that cats have a rich inner world, full of feelings and connections. So the next time you see your cat lounging around, remember they might just be plotting their next charming move. Hard to believe, but the tongue is truly amazing. The human tongue is a unique muscle, often referred to as the only muscle that's only anchored at one end. This remarkable feature grants the tongue incredible flexibility and movement, allowing it to perform essential tasks we often take for granted. Whether it's articulating words, maneuvering food, or experiencing flavors, the tongue plays a central role in our daily activities. Imagine savoring a delicious slice of pizza. It's your tongue that helps you navigate the gooey cheese and zesty sauce, enhancing your dining experience. Beyond taste, the tongue is integral to expressing emotions. Think about how a simple smile or a playful sticking-out tongue can convey feelings without a word being uttered. Anatomically, the tongue comprises a group of muscles working together harmoniously, each muscle contributing to our ability to communicate effectively and enjoy diverse foods. Despite its small size, this whimsical muscle wields a significant influence on our lives. So the next time you speak or relish your favorite treat, take a moment to appreciate the remarkable capabilities of your tongue. Ready for a giant camera surprise? In 1900, the Mammoth camera took the title of the largest camera in the world, weighing an astonishing 1,411 pounds and measuring over 13 feet tall. This colossal piece of equipment was specifically designed to capture entire trains in one photograph, an impressive feat for its time. Imagine needing a team of 15 people just to operate this gigantic machine. Photographers had to work in coordination, carefully manipulating the camera while managing the massive film plates it used. The Mammoth camera represented a blend of ingenuity and creativity, pushing the boundaries of photography and showcasing the technology of the early 20th century. It was a game changer, allowing for breathtaking images that vividly displayed the era's engineering marvels. While today we can snap pictures on our phones without a second thought, back then, capturing a train required meticulous planning and a hefty dose of teamwork. Isn't it amazing how far we've come in the world of photography? Ready for a giant camera surprise? In 1900, the Mammoth camera took the title of the largest camera in the world, weighing an astonishing 1,411 pounds and measuring over 13 feet tall. This colossal piece of equipment was specifically designed to capture entire trains in one photograph, an impressive feat for its time. Imagine needing a team of 15 people just to operate this gigantic machine. Photographers had to work in coordination, carefully manipulating the camera while managing the massive film plates it used. The Mammoth camera represented a blend of ingenuity and creativity, pushing the boundaries of photography and showcasing the technology of the early 20th century. It was a game changer, allowing for breathtaking images that vividly displayed the era's engineering marvels. While today we can snap pictures on our phones without a second thought, back then, capturing a train required meticulous planning and a hefty dose of teamwork. Isn't it amazing how far we've come in the world of photography? You won't believe this about the Mazda phone. The Mazda mobile phone gets its intriguing name from Ahura Mazda, a deity in ancient Persian culture who represents harmony and wisdom. By choosing this name, the creators intended to symbolize a new way of connecting people through technology. Imagine a device that not only keeps you in touch, but also embodies ideals of balance and fairness. Just as Ahura Mazda was revered for bringing order and light to the world, the Mazda phone aims to bring clarity and ease to communication. It's more than just a gadget. It's a tool that encourages understanding and connection among its users. As we navigate the complexities of our digital world, having a smartphone that reflects positive values like wisdom and harmony is refreshing. Will the Mazda phone become a symbol of unity in our increasingly divided world? Most people don't know this, but cattle pastures are vast. Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is dedicated to grazing cattle, totaling an incredible 654 million acres. That's roughly equivalent to 2.6 million square kilometers, making up a striking 35% of the entire land area. This extensive use of land highlights the significance of beef production within American agriculture. When we account for cropland that specifically grows feed for these animals, the land used for this industry swells to 41%. It's astounding to think that each burger or steak you savor comes from such expansive landscapes. Moreover, these pastures contribute to significant economic activity, providing jobs and livelihoods for numerous farmers across the nation. Yet the reliance on these lands also brings challenges, including land management dilemmas and environmental concerns. As we relish the delicious products stemming from this vast agricultural system, it's essential to balance our consumption with a commitment to sustainable practices that protect these landscapes for future generations. Isn't it eye-opening to consider how cattle pastures shape our food systems? Ready for a ride? Meet the Abarth 695 Tributo Ferrari. This incredible car made its debut in 2010 and quickly captured the hearts of car enthusiasts everywhere. Imagine a pint-sized powerhouse that combines the spirited charm of Abarth with the sheer prestige of Ferrari. Designed to celebrate the legendary Ferrari brand, this special model is not just about looks. It represents a perfect fusion of performance and elegance, showing off what both manufacturers do best. Picture a sleek, compact body with a roar that could make any adrenaline junkie smile. With its turbocharged engine, the Tributo Ferrari delivers a thrilling ride that'll make you feel like you're on the track at Monza. The signature racing stripes and Ferrari's iconic logo add the perfect touch of flair, making it a true collector's item. Whether you're driving it through city streets or showcasing it at car shows, the Abarth 695 Tributo Ferrari is more than just a car. It's a celebration of speed, style, and the exhilarating world of motorsports. Who wouldn't want to take this stylish beast for a spin? Turns out the truth is that Kumbhalgarh Wall astounds. Stretching an impressive 36 kilometers, the Kumbhalgarh Wall in India is not only the second longest wall in the world, right after the iconic Great Wall of China, but a testament to remarkable engineering as well. Nestled in the vibrant Aravalli range of Rajasthan, this monumental structure was constructed in the 15th century to protect the Kumbhalgarh Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The wall's impressive foundations feature thick stone fortifications and numerous strategically placed watchtowers, ensuring the safety of the royal family and their troops. But beyond its size, the Kumbhalgarh Wall stands in breathtaking surroundings of lush forests and rugged hills, creating a picturesque backdrop for this historical marvel. While it may not enjoy the same international fame as its Chinese counterpart, Kumbhalgarh captivates with its steep slopes, intricate gates, and rich history. If you ever find yourself in India, don't miss the chance to explore this hidden gem. Its stories and culture await your discovery. So the next time someone mentions Great Walls, why not bring Kumbhalgarh into the spotlight? Did you know about the incredible tongue-eating louse? This unique creature, called Cimothoa exigua, is a parasitic crustacean that performs a rather shocking trick. It replaces a fish's tongue. First, it consumes the fish's tongue entirely, and then it attaches itself to the remaining stub, functioning as the fish's new tongue. This extraordinary adaptation allows the parasite to thrive while the fish continues to eat, effectively turning a predator-prey relationship into a bizarre partnership. What makes Cimothoa exigua even more fascinating is that it's the only known parasite capable of replacing a vital organ. This odd relationship raises numerous questions about survival strategies in the animal kingdom and highlights the complexity of life underwater. Can you believe such bizarre interactions exist in nature? Nature's creativity often leaves us in awe. Here's what actually happens when we overbuy clothes. Since the year 2000, fashion brands have ramped up clothing production dramatically, flooding the market with new styles. However, interestingly, consumers now wear each item about 40% less frequently than before. This means those trendy jackets and cute tops we purchased impulsively end up sitting in our closets, mostly unworn. With so many garments out there, people are finding it harder to choose what to wear, leading to overflowing wardrobes. The downside to this trend goes beyond just clutter. It raises significant concerns about environmental sustainability. More clothing means not only increased waste, but also higher carbon footprints from production and transportation. As we fill our closets with fast fashion, many are starting to question their buying habits. Can we make more sustainable choices and break this cycle of overconsumption? Did you know that South Korea is a gaming paradise? South Korea has become a dazzling beacon in the world of video gaming, known for its vibrant and intense gaming culture. This small yet mighty nation boasts one of the highest rates of internet connectivity globally, enabling a stunning esports scene that has gained international recognition. Gamers in South Korea often dedicate their lives to mastering their craft, starting from a young age, igniting their passion in gaming cafes found in every corner of major cities like Seoul and Busan. Here, friends gather for exciting battles in popular games like League of Legends and Overwatch. With professional players rising to celebrity status, massive tournaments capture the attention of millions, both in venues filled with enthusiastic fans and through online streaming platforms. The government recognizes the potential of this booming industry, actively supporting it with funding initiatives and even establishing specialized schools to nurture young talent. Events like the League of Legends World Championship not only highlight impressive skills but also celebrate the strong community spirit among gamers, making South Korea a true hub for gaming enthusiasts worldwide. Why exactly does cigarette smoke turn sports photos blue? For decades, old sports photos from the USA have taken on a curious blue haze, and the culprit is often the thick clouds of cigarette smoke that filled arenas packed with fans. Back in the day, smoking was a popular pastime, and arenas were often a smoky affair, leading to this striking effect in photographs. The smoke would diffuse light in a fascinating way, creating a unique atmosphere that photographers struggled to capture otherwise. Interestingly, filmmakers and photographers today have found inspiration in this vintage vibe. They use hazers to simulate the same smoky look for dramatic effect, lending an air of nostalgia to modern scenes. So next time you view those classic images of athletes in action, remember the smoke-filled venues that shaped their iconic look. What other surprising effects do you think smoking has left behind? Did you know deep-sea animals light up the ocean? Approximately 90% of these fascinating creatures are bioluminescent, which means they can produce their own light. This incredible adaptation helps them survive in the pitch-black depths of the ocean, where sunlight cannot reach. Animals like jellyfish and anglerfish use their glow in clever ways. Jellyfish may flash their light to confuse predators or lure in curious prey, while anglerfish sport a glowing lure that dangles in front of their mouths, tricking unsuspecting fish into getting too close. The dark ocean is like a canvas, and these glowing creatures are the artists, painting a surreal and enchanting underwater spectacle. As we explore deeper into ocean life, we continue to uncover secrets about these luminescent beings. Isn't it amazing how evolution shapes survival in such unique ways? This might surprise you. Friends share DNA. A fascinating study from 2018 revealed that our friends are often more genetically similar to us than random strangers. This phenomenon, known as social homophily, suggests that we tend to bond with people who have similar backgrounds and traits, including our genetics. However, it's intriguing to note that the genetic similarity among friends is about 2/3 that of an average married couple. This means that while we might share certain genetic markers with our pals, the bond formed through marriage involves a stronger genetic connection. The research highlights how our social relationships can reflect deeper biological ties, which can help explain why we often feel such a close sense of understanding and companionship with our friends. So next time you're hanging out with your best buddy, remember you might have more in common than just shared interests. Did you know Bolivia has incredible geographical diversity? This South American country packs a punch with its vast landscape that ranges from towering mountains to expansive lowlands. Covering over 1 million square kilometers, Bolivia is home to a variety of ecosystems, including the Andes Mountains, the Amazon rainforest, and the unique Altiplano Plateau. The country's diverse geography supports an array of wildlife and over 30 different indigenous cultures, each with distinct traditions and ways of life. One of the most stunning natural wonders is Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world, which sits at an altitude of 3,912 meters. With its rich biodiversity and vibrant culture, Bolivia truly stands out as a remarkable destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. How many countries can boast such incredible natural and cultural richness? Did you know Sir Geoffrey Hudson once dueled on horseback? In a surprising twist of history, Sir Geoffrey Hudson, who was the court dwarf for King Charles I, found himself in a serious duel after being insulted. When he challenged a man to a duel, the challenger thought it was all in good fun and showed up with a water gun. Hudson, however, was far from joking. He took the duel seriously and, with deadly accuracy, fatally shot his opponent, shocking everyone present. This incident highlights not only Hudson's fierce determination to stand up for himself despite his stature, but also the unexpected outcomes that can arise from miscommunication. In an era where honor was frequently defended, Hudson's response exemplified a blend of bravery and tragedy that still captures our imagination today. What can we learn from such a unique historical event? Did you know Van Gogh painted Starry Night in 1889? This stunning artwork, filled with swirling stars and a dreamy village, has become a symbol of the night sky's beauty. Interestingly, 1889 was also the year Fusajiro Yamachi established Nintendo in Japan, but he started the company as a playing card business, not video games. While Van Gogh was capturing his emotional struggles through vibrant colors and bold brushstrokes, Yamachi was crafting traditional Hanafuda cards that would later lead to the gaming giant we know today. Van Gogh painted Starry Night while living in an asylum in Saint-Remy, reflecting his tumultuous life and passion for art. Meanwhile, Nintendo's evolution from card games to video consoles shows how creativity can take many forms. Both examples remind us that innovation and artistry can come from the most unexpected places. What else might we discover from such remarkable years? Here's something incredible about rogue planets. These mysterious celestial bodies drift through the Milky Way without the guidance of any star. Rogue planets either get kicked out from their original solar systems or form far away from any star's gravitational pull. Imagine that there could be more rogue planets in our galaxy than there are stars. An astonishing thought. Because they don't have a star to light them up, these free-floating planets are often tough to spot, hiding in the vast darkness of space. Scientists believe that they might not even have the warmth or energy that planets like Earth enjoy, creating a chilling environment. Picture a lonely ball of rock or gas wandering through the cosmos, possibly holding secrets about the universe's formation. With technologies advancing, astronomers are developing new ways to find and study these elusive wanderers, which could change our understanding of planetary systems and the makeup of the galaxy. What are rogue planets telling us about the vast universe around us? Did you know that numbers can unlock secrets? In many areas of our lives, numbers hold the key to understanding complex concepts and solving problems. For instance, the range of 290 to 300 often appears in discussions related to statistics, calculations, or even scientific data. This specific numerical range can indicate a variety of things, from measurements in scientific experiments to census data representing populations. When we analyze these numbers, we can uncover patterns and make informed predictions. Imagine if you're researching wildlife populations and you discover that 290 to 300 represents the estimated number of a species recovering from near extinction. Numbers can help tell stories about the world around us, illustrating changes over time or highlighting successes in conservation efforts. So the next time you encounter a string of numbers, remember that they can be much more than just digits. They can be invitations to explore and understand the incredible dynamics of our universe. What interesting stories do the numbers in your life tell? Believe it or not, power banks are lifesavers. These handy devices function like portable batteries, allowing you to recharge your cell phone, tablet, or other electronic gadgets on the go. Picture this. You're on a hiking trip or caught in an unexpected power outage, and suddenly your phone dies. That's where a power bank shines. Most power banks connect through USB, making them easy to use with a variety of devices. Their capacity, measured in milliamp hours, determines how many times they can charge your devices before needing a recharge themselves. Some impressive models even come with solar charging capabilities, perfect for outdoor adventures when you can't plug into an outlet. Plus, many power banks offer multiple output options so you can charge several devices at once. With technology becoming essential for communication, navigation, and entertainment, having a power bank ensures you're never left powerless during crucial moments. Don't you want the peace of mind that comes with staying connected, no matter where you are? Did you know turkeys can reproduce without males? Female turkeys possess a fascinating ability called parthenogenesis, where they can produce offspring without the need for fertilization by a male. This rare reproductive strategy allows the turkey to develop eggs on its own, which primarily results in male offspring due to their unique haploid gene expression. It's a remarkable example of nature's diversity, showcasing that animals can adapt in unexpected ways to survive. In situations where females face limited access to mates, parthenogenesis can enable a population to continue thriving despite potential challenges in reproduction. This intriguing ability not only raises questions about how species evolve, but also highlights the incredible adaptive strategies present in the animal kingdom. Turkeys are just one of the many species that demonstrate how life finds a way to endure and flourish, even in tough circumstances. Isn't it amazing how nature continually surprises us with its ingenuity? Did you hear about South Korea's brief martial law? In a surprising twist, South Korea recently experienced the shortest martial law in its history, lasting merely a few hours. This unprecedented event marked the first instance of martial law in the country this century. It has understandably raised eyebrows and sparked concerns among citizens, especially considering the troubled past of martial law in South Korea, where it has been historically associated with government oppression and civil unrest. People remember the longer periods of martial law that marked significant protests and struggles for democracy. Many are now questioning what this brief declaration means for the country's political climate. Was it a necessary action to address an urgent situation, or does it signal deeper issues within the government? As South Koreans reflect on their recent experiences, this brief but impactful moment will likely remain a topic of discussion for years to come. Believe it or not, you can trace your roots to Garatulip. This fascinating location, nestled in the heart of a beautiful region, is known for its rich history and unique cultural heritage. Many people consider it a special place where generations have begun their lives. Imagine being born in a place where stories of love, struggle, and triumph intertwine. Garatulip isn't just a geographic spot, it's a cradle of traditions that have been passed down through families for centuries. The landscape, filled with vibrant tulips in spring, offers a breathtaking backdrop for those first moments of life. This charming locale invites visitors and residents alike to reflect on their personal histories and the deep connections to their ancestry. So, whether you've heard stories from your grandparents or are exploring your family tree, isn't it thrilling to think that your roots might run back to Garatulip? Did you know about Australia's remarkable wild dogs? Dingoes, often known as Australia's wild dogs, have an astonishing history that stretches back over 4,000 years. It's believed that these clever canines were brought to Australia by seafaring humans who arrived on the continent. After integrating into the local ecosystem, dingoes began hunting smaller native species, leading to the extinction of several of these animals. This dramatic shift in the food chain highlights how important and impactful one species can be. When European settlers arrived, they brought sheep with them, which caught the attention of dingoes. In their quest for easy prey, these wild dogs targeted livestock, causing significant losses for farmers. To protect their sheep, people constructed the dingo fence, which is an incredible 5,600 kilometers long. This fence is the longest in the world and a fascinating piece of engineering dedicated to keeping dingoes at bay. The story of dingoes illustrates the delicate balance between species and ecosystems. What do you think our responsibilities are in preserving this balance? Is it really true that brain aneurysms can be silent killers? A brain aneurysm is a serious condition that occurs when a blood vessel in the brain bulges out, making it vulnerable to rupture. This eruption can lead to a stroke or even death. But here's the kicker. Many people don't notice any symptoms until disaster strikes. While some might experience warning signs like headaches or changes in vision, these symptoms often go unnoticed or are mistaken for something less serious. Because of this, brain aneurysms frequently evade detection until they show up on medical imaging tests like CT scans or MRIs. For individuals at risk, awareness and early detection are crucial. Knowing the signs could potentially save your life. So how can you stay informed and proactive about your brain health? Did you know that Tutankhamun had a shocking family tree? This famous Egyptian pharaoh, often called King Tut, was born to parents who were actually siblings, making him a product of incest. Incest in royal families was not uncommon in ancient Egypt, mainly to keep the bloodline pure and maintain the family's power. His father Akhenaten and mother Nefertiti were part of a dynasty that believed in divine right and lineage. King Tut ascended to the throne at just 8 or 9 years old, inheriting a kingdom in turmoil. His unusual genetic background may have contributed to his health problems. Studies of his remains show he suffered from various ailments, including a clubfoot and other issues likely linked to his parents' close relationship. This fascinating twist in history raises questions about the lengths to which royal families went to preserve their power and lineage. How does this knowledge change the way we view ancient rulers? Did you know that vultures strike a pose? When you spot a vulture resting with its wings spread wide, it's not just stretching. This impressive stance, known as the heraldic pose, serves several important purposes in the bird's life. By opening their wings, vultures maximize sun exposure, helping them to warm up after a cool night. This behavior is essential since it aids their digestion and keeps them active for scavenging. Furthermore, the heraldic pose is a smart way for vultures to communicate. With their wings displayed, they can signal their presence to other birds, letting them know that food sources might be nearby. This technique not only saves energy, but also allows vultures to keep an eye out for competitors. So the next time you see a vulture in this striking position, remember that they're not just showing off, they're engaging in essential behaviors for survival. Did you know the 10,000-year clock exists? This incredible creation, built by the Long Now Foundation, is designed not just to survive for millennia, but to change how we think about time itself. Nestled inside a mountain in Texas, this marvelous clock is programmed to tick once a year and chime only once every century. It serves as a profound reminder that our actions today ripple through time, influencing generations to come. Rather than focusing on short-term gains, the clock encourages us to think long-term, promoting responsibility and sustainability. The mechanism involves ingenious engineering to ensure it can withstand the test of time, using durable materials and a smart design that minimizes maintenance. This fascinating project invites us to ponder what civilizations thousands of years from now will think of us. How do we want our legacy to be remembered? Prepare to be amazed by Norway's Christmas gift to London. Since 1947, a grand Christmas tree towering over 20 meters has found its home in Trafalgar Square. This spectacular tree symbolizes a heartfelt thank you from the city of Oslo to Britain, acknowledging the support provided during World War II. Each year, Norwegian officials select a stunning tree, ensuring it embodies traditional Norwegian style with beautiful decorations that resonate with holiday spirit. The annual lighting ceremony transforms Trafalgar Square into a sparkling wonderland, drawing thousands of visitors who eagerly attend to witness this festive event. It signifies not just the start of the holiday season in London, but also represents unity and goodwill shared between two nations. As people gather around, it's a charming reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can strengthen bonds across the globe. Have you seen the magical tree lighting in person? Guess what really drives ocean floor volcanoes? The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is the longest mountain range in the world, stretching over an astonishing 40,000 miles along the ocean floor. This underwater giant forms a boundary between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates, playing a crucial role in Earth's geology. Here, magma rises from deep within the Earth, creating new oceanic crust through volcanic activity. This process not only shapes the ocean floor, but also leads to the formation of stunning underwater features like mountains and valleys. Geologists study the ridge to understand plate tectonics and to discover how our planet constantly evolves. Imagine standing at the edge of this massive underwater range, where new land is born every day. How cool is that? By exploring the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, we uncover secrets about the Earth's history and the dynamic forces that continue to shape it. Did you know about the hairy frogfish's disguise? This fascinating marine species is not only peculiar in its looks, but it's also a master of camouflage. The hairy frogfish is covered in soft, hair-like filaments that give it a striking appearance, resembling a tiny monster from the deep. These filaments allow the frogfish to blend seamlessly into its environment, whether it's a colorful coral reef or a patch of sponges. This skillful disguise helps the hairy frogfish evade predators and stay hidden from its own prey, making it a seasoned ambush hunter. When it spots a meal nearby, it can quickly pounce on smaller fish or crustaceans. Unlike many other fish, the hairy frogfish uses its pectoral fins to walk along the ocean floor, which adds to its unique charm. Living in warm tropical waters, this fish can be found across the globe, showcasing just how incredible marine life can be. So next time you're exploring the ocean, keep an eye out for this remarkable creature. Who knows what other hidden wonders await? This might surprise you. Medieval books were like armor. During the Middle Ages, books weren't just for reading, they were crafted to withstand the elements and even physical confrontations. The covers of these valuable texts were typically made from sturdy wooden boards, wrapped in durable leather to protect the pages within. What's fascinating is that many of these books were reinforced with iron clasps, making them tough enough to be wielded in disputes over their contents. Imagine a heated argument about a manuscript escalating into a physical clash, where the book itself became a weapon. This wasn't just an artistic choice, it was a practical necessity at a time when knowledge was power and books were considered treasures. Their weight and robust construction served to both safeguard the written word and reflect the high value society placed on education and literature. Isn't it intriguing how something we now see as precious was once a tool of conflict? Guess what really drives modern medicine's roots? Long before the advent of modern painkillers, people discovered that chewing willow bark could offer relief from pain. This simple remedy is very effective because the bark contains salicylic acid, a key ingredient that forms the basis of aspirin, one of the most commonly used medications today. Ancient Egyptians and renowned Greek physician Hippocrates documented the medicinal properties of willow bark, demonstrating that our ancestors understood the power of nature in healing. Even though technology has advanced and we have developed numerous medications, the wisdom of using natural remedies showcases the enduring value of ancient practices. By looking at the history of medicine, we can appreciate how such traditions laid the groundwork for modern pharmaceuticals. So next time you reach for that bottle of aspirin, remember that you're embracing a remedy that stretches back thousands of years. connecting us to the knowledge and experiences of those who came before us? How fascinating is that? Why exactly does Antarctica experience such extreme cold? The coldest temperature recorded on Earth, a chilling 144 degrees Fahrenheit, 98 degrees Celsius, was observed in Antarctica by a satellite during the frigid nighttime. This bone-chilling cold happens because Antarctica is essentially a vast desert, far away from the warming effects of the ocean. When winter arrives, the sun disappears for months, causing the air to cool drastically. At such extreme temperatures, even carbon dioxide becomes solid, transforming into dry ice. Imagine being in a place where human skin can freeze in just minutes. That's how dangerous these temperatures can be. Wildlife has adapted to survive in this harsh climate, showcasing the resilience of nature. Researchers study these extreme conditions to better understand climate change, as melting ice sheets can impact sea levels and global weather patterns. Isn't it fascinating how a place so cold plays a crucial role in our planet's future? Did you know astronauts forget how to walk? After spending time in the weightlessness of space, astronauts can face surprising challenges when they return to Earth. Microgravity has a fascinating impact on the human body, affecting muscles and bones. In space, astronauts experience reduced gravity, causing their muscles and bones to weaken since they don't need to work as hard against gravitational forces. When they land back on solid ground, many find that their bodies have to readjust. They often rely on support from fellow crew members or medical professionals as they learn to walk again, relearning coordination and balance. This process can vary from person to person, with some needing just a few days while others may take weeks to regain their former agility. It's astonishing to consider how our bodies adapt to different environments, showcasing human resilience and the importance of gravity in our lives. So next time you see an astronaut, think about the incredible journey they've made and the challenges they face upon returning home. Did you know USPS began with music delivery? The United States Postal Service, widely known today for delivering letters and packages, has an interesting origin story rooted in sending music tracks between friends. Initially, USPS was created to help people share their favorite songs, especially when their schedules didn't match up for live performances. Musicians and music fans began mailing recordings to ensure they enjoyed new sounds and stayed connected with each other. This practice of exchanging music helped shape the service's early identity and showcased its importance in fostering communication. Over time, as technology evolved and music could be shared digitally, USPS shifted its focus to traditional mail services. Today, while the Postal Service is best known for delivering everything from holiday cards to online purchases, it's fascinating to think about how it all started with those heartfelt tunes. What other surprising facts about USPS do you know? Guess what causes a blue skin tint? Methemoglobinemia is a rare condition that gives some people a striking bluish tint to their skin, known as cyanosis. This unusual hue happens due to a buildup of methemoglobin in the blood. Unlike your typical hemoglobin, which efficiently carries oxygen in our bodies, methemoglobin is unable to perform this vital task. People can inherit this condition, making it hereditary, or it can develop due to certain external factors. For example, exposure to specific chemicals, like those found in industrial environments, can trigger the risk of developing methemoglobinemia. While it might sound alarming, many people with this condition can lead normal lives, especially if diagnosed early. Treatment options vary, ranging from avoiding the triggers to using medications that can help convert methemoglobin back to regular hemoglobin. This fascinating example of how our bodies can react to genetics and environmental influences raises intriguing questions about our health and the ways we can manage it. Did you know the Komodo dragon was once a legend? For centuries, locals on the Indonesian islands believed the massive lizard was a mythical beast, like something out of a fairy tale. These incredible creatures, native to Komodo and several other islands, were often described in folklore and tales told by the islanders. It wasn't until 1912, when a Dutch explorer named Antony Hellman encountered the lizard and documented it, that the world learned the Komodo dragon was indeed real. With its impressive size, sharp teeth, and unique hunting tactics, The Komodo dragon has fascinated scientists and wildlife enthusiasts alike. This giant reptile can grow to over 10 feet long and weigh around 150 pounds, making it the largest lizard in the world. So the next time you hear about this amazing creature, remember its journey from myth to reality. Believe it or not, China has new humanoid robots. In 2024, the landscape of robotics took a giant leap forward with the introduction of humanoid female robots featuring synthetic skin and incredibly lifelike expressions. These remarkable creations are not just designed for show, they are meant to work alongside humans in various environments, from offices to homes. With their realistic features, they can engage in conversations and respond to emotions, making interactions feel more natural. Imagine having a robot colleague who understands your mood, or a companion who can help with daily tasks. This technological innovation addresses labor shortages and enhances productivity, while also pushing us to rethink our relationships with machines. As we embrace such futuristic companions, one question arises: how will these humanoid robots change our everyday lives in the near future? Can a war really last just 37 minutes? It may sound unbelievable, but the shortest war in American history took place in 1898 and lasted only 37 minutes. This astonishing conflict occurred when a U.S. naval vessel arrived off the coast of Nicaragua to settle a territorial dispute. Instead of engaging in a lengthy battle, the opposing forces surrendered almost immediately, showcasing the power of intimidation in international relations. The show of military strength was enough to resolve the situation without bloodshed, prompting historians to analyze its implications. This brief encounter reminds us that not all conflicts need to escalate into prolonged battles. Sometimes a show of force is sufficient to bring about a peaceful resolution. Such moments in history highlight how diplomacy, backed by the prospect of military action, can lead to quick and effective outcomes. Could this change how we view conflicts today? Here's a wild fact about Tintin in Belgium. Tintin, the intrepid young reporter created by Hergé, isn't just a beloved comic character. He's a significant cultural icon in Belgium. First appearing in the late 1920s, Tintin has become a symbol of exploration, adventure, and the quest for truth. As readers follow Tintin and his trusty dog Snowy on thrilling escapades across the globe, they encounter diverse cultures and challenges, all while learning about friendship and bravery. Tintin's influence extends beyond the pages of comic books. Exhibitions celebrating his adventures often attract thousands of fans each year. Museums even display original artwork, enticing both locals and tourists to engage with the comic's rich history. In Belgium, you'll find Tintin merchandise, themed cafes, and even life-size statues, making him a vital part of the country's identity. Hergé's meticulous storytelling and illustrations have inspired generations, encouraging curiosity and a love for learning. So next time you think of travel and adventure, remember how Tintin represents the spirit of Belgium. Is it surprising that oceans absorb carbon dioxide? Since the Industrial Revolution, our oceans have acted as a vital buffer for the Earth's atmosphere, soaking up around 30% to 40% of the carbon dioxide, CO2, emitted by human activities. This process is crucial in regulating our planet's climate, as too much CO2 can lead to global warming and climate change. When CO2 enters the ocean, it interacts with water, forming carbonic acid, which can make oceans more acidic. While this absorption helps slow down the rate of warming, it also creates challenges for marine life, affecting coral reefs and shellfish, which struggle in acidic conditions. The ability of oceans to absorb CO2 showcases their importance in maintaining a balanced ecosystem and a stable climate. However, as human emissions continue to rise, the ocean's capacity to absorb CO2 may diminish, posing serious risks for both the environment and our future. How can we protect our oceans and ensure they continue playing this vital role? Did you know that your phone is dirtier than a toilet seat? Recent research reveals that mobile phones harbor more bacteria than public toilet seats, which might shock you. Our phones travel everywhere with us, often sharing pockets with keys and coins, making them perfect spots for germs to thrive. Every time you touch your phone and then your face or food, there's a chance you're transferring nasty bacteria right where you don't want them. This is especially important to consider during cold and flu season when germs are more rampant. Regularly cleaning your phone with disinfectant wipes or a soft cloth can significantly reduce the risk of spreading these unwanted guests. So the next time you scroll through social media or reply to a text, remember to give your phone a good clean. Isn't it time to treat your phone like the germ hotspot it really is? Prepare to be amazed by Copenhagen's incredible ski track. At the heart of Copenhagen, Denmark, lies an innovative waste-to-energy plant that transforms trash into clean energy while offering a unique twist, a ski slope right on its roof. This groundbreaking facility, known as Amaze, showcases how sustainability can be both functional and fun. It uses advanced technology to burn waste, generating enough energy to power thousands of homes while significantly reducing harmful emissions. But what really sets it apart is the sloped roof, which is designed for skiing and snowboarding. Locals and tourists can enjoy year-round skiing, even in the summer thanks to artificial snow technology. This clever approach not only encourages people to engage with sustainable practices, but also adds an exciting outdoor activity in an urban setting. Who knew that recycling could lead to such thrilling adventures? Did you know that potato chips were invented by accident? In 1853, Chef George Crumb found himself facing a particularly picky customer at Moon's Lake House in Saratoga Springs, New York. This customer kept sending back his fried potatoes, complaining they were too thick and soggy. Instead of getting frustrated, Crumb decided to slice the potatoes as thinly as possible, then fry them until they were nice and crispy, thinking he was being clever. To his surprise, the customer loved the crunchy, salty chips, and they quickly became a hit. Crumb's creation transformed the culinary landscape, and now potato chips are enjoyed worldwide in countless flavors. Imagine a world without those crunchy snacks. Whether you prefer plain, barbecue, or sour cream and onion, it all started with a chef who turned a complaint into a beloved treat. Who knew that a little creativity could lead to such a popular snack? Surprisingly, it's a fact that some anthems have no words. 4 countries, including Spain and Bosnia and Herzegovina, celebrate their national pride with purely instrumental compositions. Spain's Marcha Real and Bosnia and Herzegovina's Intermezzo lead the pack, while Kosovo's anthem remains unnamed and San Marino's Inno Nazionale completes this unique group. These wordless anthems provide an intriguing way to evoke feelings of patriotism without any spoken lyrics. Political and cultural histories often play a huge role in this choice. In some cases, the absence of lyrics reflects complex national identities or efforts to remain neutral. Interestingly, while some unofficial lyrics have popped up over the years, none have been officially recognized. This distinction makes these instrumental anthems fascinating pieces of national heritage, relying on powerful melodies and rhythms to stir emotions and represent the spirit of their countries. Have you ever experienced the magic of a wordless anthem? Why exactly does Banteng Sardiganakan inspire bold stories? This small location becomes a backdrop for powerful narratives centered on the quest for better resources. In many tales filmed here, characters embark on daring adventures, taking risks to improve their lives and communities. The very essence of Banteng Sardiganakan reflects the human spirit's desire to push boundaries, exploring the unknown in hopes of finding new solutions. The stories depict ordinary people confronted with extraordinary challenges, demonstrating the universal theme of perseverance. With its captivating landscapes and rich cultural context, Banteng Sardiganakan serves as a reminder that even with limited resources, ambition and courage can lead to remarkable transformations. Viewers may find themselves drawn into these heartfelt tales, questioning what lengths they would go to achieve their dreams. What lessons will we learn from these stories? This might surprise you. Druids kept secrets from us. In ancient times, the Druids, who were the priestly class of Celtic culture, had a unique way of preserving their knowledge. They strictly prohibited writing down their teachings. This intriguing decision was more than just an eccentric choice. It was likely a protective measure to ensure that their wisdom wouldn't be misused or misunderstood. By keeping their knowledge oral, the Druids could maintain control over its interpretation, passing it from mentor to student in a rich tradition of storytelling. Unfortunately, This ban has left historians with limited information about their rituals, beliefs, and practices. Much of what we know comes from later writings by outsiders, which can be biased or inaccurate. So while we have a glimpse into the world of the Druids, many of their mysteries remain locked in time, waiting for someone to uncover the truth. What if I told you Lego means play well? The name Lego has a fascinating origin that beautifully captures the essence of what the brand represents. It comes from the Danish phrase legot, which translates to play well. But that's not all. In a delightful twist of languages, it also means putting together in Latin. This little piece of trivia reveals how Lego encourages creativity and imagination, inviting kids and adults alike to construct amazing worlds using colorful bricks. Since its creation, Lego has become synonymous with fun and learning, teaching countless individuals about teamwork, problem-solving, and spatial awareness. Whether you're building a spaceship or a cozy house, every click of the bricks fosters not just play, but also growth. Isn't it incredible how a simple name can encompass the spirit of joy and building that has inspired generations? You might be shocked to learn that Eisenhower missed a big event. In 1944, Dwight D. Eisenhower, who would later become President of the United States, faced a tough choice when he couldn't attend his son John's graduation from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. At the time, he was deeply engaged in the critical task of leading the Allied invasion of Europe, a monumental effort that would change the course of World War II. Ironically, June 6, 1944, was not just any day, it was D-Day, when thousands of Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy to reclaim Europe from Nazi control. While Eisenhower was busy planning strategies to secure a victory for freedom, his son celebrated a major milestone. This poignant moment reveals the sacrifices many leaders make during wartime, balancing their personal lives with immense responsibilities that shape history. How do you think such choices affect family ties? Most people don't know this, but movies can be tiny. The world's smallest movie, titled A Boy and His Atom, was created by IBM scientists using real atoms. Imagine that. This delightful mini animation was crafted at an atomic level, which means it was built using the very building blocks of matter. Each frame in the film was assembled with atoms and then magnified an astounding 100 million times to make it visible to us. To put that in perspective, one atom is about a nanometer in size, so the film is essentially a tiny cartoon made from the smallest pieces of the universe. This groundbreaking achievement doesn't just showcase creativity, it demonstrates the astonishing possibilities of science and technology. Recognized by Guinness World Records as the tiniest film ever made, A Boy and His Atom offers a playful glimpse into the micro world that surrounds us. So next time you enjoy a film, remember that there's an even smaller movie happening right at an atomic scale. How amazing is that? Discover the fascinating world of Bengal tigers. The Bengal tiger is not just a symbol of beauty, it also holds the title of the largest female tiger species in the world. These magnificent creatures, native to the Indian subcontinent, can weigh up to 500 pounds and measure more than 10 feet from head to tail. Unlike other tiger species, Bengal tigers are known for their striking orange coats with bold black stripes, which help them blend seamlessly into their forest habitats. Unfortunately, their populations are dwindling due to habitat loss and poaching. In conservation efforts, experts are working hard to protect their environments, raising awareness about their plight. Every Bengal tiger plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, maintaining the balance of nature. So why do we need to care about them? By protecting Bengal tigers, we also safeguard many other species that share their habitat, ensuring a healthy planet for future generations. Did you know Canada grows most of the world's lentils? This amazing fact highlights Canada's vital role in global agriculture, producing over a third of the world's lentils. The province of Saskatchewan is the powerhouse behind this impressive statistic, where vast fields of vibrant green and golden lentil crops thrive. Lentils are a popular legume packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, making them a favorite ingredient in many cuisines around the world. Farmers in Saskatchewan utilize modern farming techniques and favorable weather conditions to cultivate these nutritious seeds. The lentil harvest isn't just significant for local economies. It also impacts global food security, as many countries import these legumes for their nutritious benefits. By nurturing healthy lentil crops, Saskatchewan contributes to a sustainable food system while boosting its own agricultural economy. So next time you enjoy a delicious lentil soup or salad, remember that Saskatchewan plays a key role in bringing those wholesome ingredients to your table. Did you know about Korea's surprising wildlife sanctuary? The Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, separating North and South Korea, is famous for being a tense buffer zone, but it's also an unexpected haven for wildlife. Since the area is heavily monitored and off-limits to humans, nature has thrived in this unusual setting. Rare species like the Korean black bear and the endangered Amur leopard roam freely, finding refuge in the lush vegetation. The DMZ is rich in biodiversity, supporting a variety of plants and animals that have found safety from habitat destruction and hunting. This unique environment has become a biological treasure trove, showcasing the resilience of nature. Researchers and conservationists are excited by the possibilities of studying how these species adapt and survive in such a protected area. As tensions persist, the DMZ stands as a symbol of peace for wildlife, sparking conversations about conservation and the importance of preserving our planet's natural habitats. Who knew that a place designed to divide could instead unite us in our efforts to protect these amazing creatures? Is it really true that a violin sold for millions? In 2011, the legendary Stradivarius Lady Blunt violin made headlines when it sold for a jaw-dropping $15.9 million at an auction in London. This incredible sale not only set a world record for the highest price ever paid for a violin, but it also showcased the exceptional craftsmanship of Antonio Stradivari, an 18th century luthier known for creating some of the finest string instruments in history. The auction, held by the Tarisio Auction House, took on a greater significance when all proceeds were donated to support the victims of the devastating earthquake and tsunami that struck Japan earlier that year. Thanks to this remarkable gesture, the sale of the Lady Blunt violin became not just a financial milestone, but also a beacon of hope for those in need. This violin, which is named after its previous owner, Lady Anne Blunt, resonates with not only beautiful music, but also a powerful story of compassion and generosity. Could such a unique blend of art and charity inspire others to use their talents for good? Hard to believe, but it hit 136 degrees Fahrenheit. This scorching temperature was recorded in El Azizia, Libya, on September 13, 1922, marking it as the hottest day on Earth ever. Imagine walking outside and feeling the air literally sizzle around you. This extreme record highlights just how intense weather can be, especially in the desert regions where temperatures can soar. El Azizia, situated in the North African desert, experiences harsh conditions that can make it one of the driest places on the planet. Such extreme heat impacts everything from local wildlife, which has adapted to survive, to the way people live and work. Understanding these extremes helps scientists study climate patterns and anticipate future changes. As the world faces rising temperatures today, the incredible heat of the past reminds us of nature's power and the importance of respecting our environment. Can you imagine facing such heat today? Let's uncover the truth about starfish eyes. Did you know that starfish, those fascinating creatures of the ocean, actually have a unique way of seeing the world? Each of their arms has an eye at the very tip, which allows them to sense light and movement. This means that while most animals have eyes situated on their heads, starfish defy the norm with their 5 or more eyeballs distributed across their arms. Although these eyes are not as advanced as ours, they help these marine wonders navigate their environment. By detecting shadows and changes in light, starfish can find food, escape predators, or even track down mates. Despite their slow movement, these eyes play a crucial role in their survival. Isn't it amazing how adaptation can lead to such creative solutions in nature? Imagine exploring the ocean floor from the perspective of a starfish with its unique way of looking at the world. Guess what really drives Dr. Pepper 10's popularity? In 2011, Dr. Pepper 10 aimed squarely at men with a bold marketing campaign, creating a unique men-only Facebook page and designing cans in a sleek gunmetal gray. This strategy was all about presenting the drink as a rugged, masculine choice. However, the results were quite surprising. Despite the targeted advertising, nearly 40% of the people who actually tried the drink were women. This reveals a fascinating twist in consumer behavior. Women were drawn to the campaign's edgy aesthetic and the flavor itself, even if the branding was designed specifically for men. It's a great example of how marketing can sometimes miss its mark, or conversely, attract unexpected audiences. The story of Dr. Pepper 10 shows that flavor and quality often transcend gendered packaging and advertising. Isn't it interesting how taste can unite us all? What if I told you baseball's origins are debated? The Baseball Hall of Fame, which opened its doors in 1939 in Cooperstown, New York, celebrates the legends of this beloved sport, honoring remarkable players, coaches, and contributors who shaped baseball history. Yet while many associate baseball with American culture, there's a fascinating theory suggesting it may have roots in England. Some historians argue that baseball evolved from ancient British games, like rounders, challenging the commonly held belief that it was invented in the United States. This controversy sparks lively discussions among fans and scholars alike. Picture this: a group of players using a bat and ball in a lush green field, echoing the gameplay of rounders hundreds of years ago. So, next time you step up to the plate or watch a game, think about the rich history behind the sport and the ongoing debates that make the story of baseball even more intriguing. You won't believe this amazing ice cream from Japan. Imagine enjoying a scoop of ice cream on a hot summer day without it melting, no matter how sunny it gets. This is the magic of a unique Japanese ice cream called kakigori. Scientists discovered that kakigori uses a special technique that incorporates ingredients like sweetened condensed milk and a unique blend of air and ice to create a fluffy texture. This combination not only makes it delicious, but also allows it to withstand warmth surprisingly well. While traditional ice cream drips and runs, kakigori retains its shape and coldness much longer, making it perfect for summer festivals and outdoor events. People are often amazed when they can savor their treat while still enjoying the sun. Next time you're in Japan, why not give this unbelievable dessert a try? It might just change the way you think about ice cream. Discover the magic of Spotted Lake in summer. This fascinating natural wonder in British Columbia, Canada, creates a dazzling spectacle as the summer heat causes the water to evaporate. Spotted Lake is not just any lake. It's filled with unique minerals like calcium, magnesium, and sodium that give it its colorful appearance. When the water recedes, these minerals concentrate, resulting in vibrant hues of blue, green, and yellow spots that dot the surface like nature's own art. Each mineral creates distinct patterns, making every visit a new experience. The lake holds cultural significance for the local Sioux people, who have long regarded it as a sacred site. Visiting Spotted Lake offers a fantastic opportunity to learn about the interaction between geology and ecology, and to enjoy the stunning visual display that can only be witnessed during the summer months. Have you ever seen a lake that looks like a colorful canvas? Here's a wild fact about Princess Peach's early days. For many gamers, Princess Peach is a beloved character in the Mario franchise, but her journey as a movable character didn't start until 1988. Before then, she was confined to static images, largely because creating a character who could move required a lot of technical effort. In the world of early video games, graphics and gameplay were still developing, so designing a smooth, animated character like Peach posed significant challenges. When Super Mario Bros. Debuted, she was featured as the princess in need of rescue, showcasing her character mainly through dialogues and cutscenes. It was only later, with advancements in technology and game design, that she became a playable character, allowing players to control her in various adventures. This transition marked a huge step forward in gaming, moving from simple graphics to more dynamic and interactive gameplay. Isn't it fascinating how much effort went into bringing our favorite characters to life?